Your Own Imagination. October 7, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. There is, and there has to be, a logic to everything. A leads to B leads to C in this world. Rain falls down, not up. Millions of purported bloodthirsty adrenochrome junkies torturing children and working out of a vast maze of underground cities and military bases and tunnels. Really? News to me. I don't believe it. Neither should you. In the world where I live, if you remove soil to make a tunnel, you have to move the dirt to a new location. It doesn't just evaporate like the Wicked Witch of the East. So how plausible is it that millions of square miles of cubic space have been dug into the earth as tunnels and underground cities with virtually nobody being the wiser, and no surface residue in evidence? Even if they come out with the whiz-banger of all Hollywood thriller movies trying to convince you, just remember the special effects they achieved with Star Wars in 1980. Extrapolate forward 40 years. Can they make me appear to morph into a talking unicorn? Turn you into a reptilian? Plow a hologram into the World Trade Center? Yes, they can. The people we oppose are liars, magicians, gamesters, con men, actors, illusionists, hypnotists, bunko artists, snake oil salesmen, oh, yes, and political lobbyists, too, just another brand of fakir. These people are in the business of creating fantasies and representations, whether on the stage, on film, or behind a store counter, pulpit, or podium, or spinning legal fictions from the bench of a courtroom. All these courts do to achieve their ends, is to create their own legal fiction person named after you, and then address it as if it were you. In terms of black magic, they use a puppet, like a voodoo doll representing you, a legal person that they substitute for your lawful person. And if you don't call them on it, they get away with it. Let him who will be deceived, be deceived. This is their law, literally. It's the same way with all the rest of this junk. It's all Hollywood. All bunk. And it is all being spun in an effort to make you believe and do outrageously stupid and self-defeating things. My son wrote, I just figured out that the American Civil War and all the major wars since then aren't really wars but nightmares. Illusions made real. Powerful dark magic with a dark god feeding off the anger, pain, and sorrow. Bingo. We've been snookered. Lost touch with terra firma. Allowed ourselves to be spinmeistered for the profit of evil men. These nightmares won't stop, until we take charge of our own imaginations and choose what we believe in. Love, my mother told me, is a choice. You choose to love, even if, at the time, you are not aware that it is a choice like any other choice. In the world today we are beset by pirates trying to commandeer our imaginations and our emotions, seeking to manipulate us in any number of ways and for any number of purposes. They want to make us afraid, so that we accept government oppression. They want to make us blame others, so that we don't take responsibility for ourselves, and don't take time to discern the real causes of our troubles. They want us to feel needy and hungry, so we buy all the junk they have for sale. They want us to believe that money has real value, and isn't just the arbitrary symbolic equivalent of corn kernels being fed to mice in a maze. They want to present us with false choices, and leave us no real choice. Wake up, as my grandmother used to say, it's daylight in the swamps. Go to www.theamericanstatesassembly.net.
Links to Anna's articles and resources can be found in the video description box. Thank you for subscribing, liking and sharing. If you enjoy having Anna's latest articles made into videos, please consider making a purchase from Ed's website sacredintuitiveelements.com. Thank you.